Hey everyone, this is Venger Satanis, Cult of Cthulhu High Priest. Welcome. And I'm going to do something a little different tonight. I'm 36 now, and hopefully all you people know that I like to challenge myself. Anyway, this story begins back in 1992 when I asked my parents for a book, a how-to book on stand-up comedy by Richard Belzer. So they bought that book, I read it, I loved it, and I've always loved comedy. You know, Seinfeld, people like that. But unfortunately, crippling stage fright, as well as fear of public speaking, kept me from my dream. You know, it crushed whatever desire I had to try it out as a hobby or as a means of self-expression. So I never really pursued uh, being a stand-up comic, even though I thought in the back of my mind, many times, like, oh, this is something that I might want to do, or something that I would like, or this is something I feel like I could do, you know, talking to people about my beliefs, not necessarily a string of endless jokes, but more conversational and weird conversations, and, you know, like I said before, just expressing myself artistically to other people. But now that I'm a cult leader, I've been doing a lot of things, and now I'm older. You know, I've been interviewed a lot. I've been on talk radio shows a lot. I converse with people throughout the globe, and, you know, I don't know, I've kind of gotten out of my shell a little bit. Sure, I get performance anxiety here and there every once in a while, but it's manageable. And so, anyway, this is something that I'm going to try. See what happens. Also, I recently watched a documentary slash tribute on Sam Kinison, and apparently he was a preacher before being a stand-up comedian, and that really impressed me. And the power of that, you know, as a vehicle or as a medium for not only getting my message across, whatever message I might have, but promoting the Cthulhu cult and manifesting my will on reality. So all that's good stuff. I was just thinking just the other day, you know, how far does it go, and how far can I take it? Can a comedian be so funny that his audience turns to cannibalism? Is that even possible? If so, what would that transition be like? Like, oh my God, that guy is funny, so amusing. Oh my God, so hilarious. Is anybody else hungry? Things like that. Uh, I think religion, just on its own, is extremely interesting. I think you can pretty much justify anything to other people, any belief, any action, or words, by citing religion or God. You can tell your neighbor who asks you to come to his barbecue, oh man, Bob, I'm sorry. I would love to come to your barbecue, but unfortunately, it's against my religion to congregate with assholes on Saturday. I'm sorry. My apologies. I can't come to your barbecue. That sucks. Also, whenever I meet or start dating a new woman, I gotta tell her that, hey, you know, it's against my spiritual convictions to, you know, for extended periods of monogamy. I can't be with one woman, you know, like forever and ever. You know, I'd love to do you, honey, day after day, and night after night, week after week, month after month, year after year. But you know, the dark, the dark squid god just, you know, he needs me to fuck other women. It's just God's will, honey. Sorry, nothing I can do about that. Um, you know, that's just hey, religion, man. There's power there, and if you stick to your religious beliefs, like a lot of these people out there, then you can do amazing things. Sometimes amazingly crappy things. It just depends on the religion and the person. Which brings me to the fact that I like whores. Yeah, that's true. I like whores. If I had to narrow it down, my favorite type of whore, I guess, would be women. Second favorite type of whore would be dirty. Third favorites, big tits, of course. Fourth, attractive, because I think that's important. So it kind of keeps me away from the types of women that would have to constantly remind me, hey, my eyes are up here. Yeah, but your boobs are down there, and that's kind of the place that I'm interested in. It's right down there. Otherwise, what's the point? I might as well be on the internet looking at various sites like Xporn, Xtube, Xhamster, Mongoose, Turtle, XXX Lobster.com, something like that. Sorry, maybe I'm not into your, face-looking bullshit, but, hey, Venger still needs the pussy too, right? So, give a guy a break. What if we had a sex-based economy? Sometimes I think about that. How cool would that be? Unfortunately, women would probably, dominate that too, having the equipment that they have. Unless we instituted female slavery. Now that's a plan. That's something I can get behind. That's what I call pussy control. But don't misunderstand me. I love women, and I love what women are about, who they are. Fortunately, it's just that I love degrading women just a little bit more than my love for who they are. But hey, anyway, that's my time. So, be sure to tip your Shoggoths and visit my website, cultofcthulhu.net. Alright, Cthulhu Fatagan.